federal government's reconciliatory meeting with the Academic Staff Union of Universities (ASUU) leadership over lingering strike on Monday ended in deadlock. Sen. Chris Ngige, Minister of Labor and Employment, after the meeting, said FG released N$163 billion to ASUU from the Tertiary Education Trust Fund (TET Fund) in order to call off the strike. According to Ngige, so, we have gotten some substantial agreement in most of the areas of the agreement. Most of the issues have been resolved, so they are going to go back to their members and present government's offer to their council, he said. However, Professor Ngige, ASUU president, said that there were still some gray areas in the proposal presented by the federal government. He said the ASUU strike continues as the union would look at the gray areas and would get back to the government. The outcome of the meeting has since raised concerns in the minds of Nigerians over the lingering ASUU strike. Some Nigerians took to the social media to lament about the treatment being meted out to students following the prolonged strike. Here are some comments gathered by Daily Post from Twitter, @the. Second, this strike is politically motivated. ASUU has been compromised. @E-high4 and ASUU strike, please Buhari intervene. The hope of poor Nigerian students is in jeopardy. Education is the most important legacy you can give us. @Tizzy_earn. Better don't tell us you're having meeting next time. We know it's table water. You all are only going there to drink. Whenever your meeting is with ASUU, keep it to yourselves. When the strike is suspended, let's know. @IamPhoebus. Which further consultation again? ASUU, I can see the gods now need to be consulted first. Like seriously, you guys should know you ain't portraying any good example to us, because we might also wanna lead with such hatred and revenge. @Ichuoyo. Oh boyo. At this point I would say the strike no longer for the welfare of the students but rather the pockets of the leadership of ASUU, @Mr. Alagby. ASUU, please don't give us any update again if you're not calling strike off. Tell us when you want to call it off. We're tired of you consulting your oracles. @CJCodec69. Strike continues. Yen. When the strike is eventually called off we won't see the result of it, fighting for funds that would be embezzled in the end. You all aren't selfless in any way. @Ephraimlal. It's disheartening to see our education been tangled with politics. The educational system has gone from bad to worse. How long must we suffer? ASUU and ASUU. Well, that's what we get for having a president with little, no educational qualification. No concern for students. @Tolixj. I think they need to start broadcasting this ASUU FG meeting live so that we will really know who to swear for. Recall that the striking lecturers had embarked on strike on November 5, 2018, to press home their demands. ASUU demands included some areas of understanding in the implementation of the Memorandum of Action agreed to in 2017. Some of these areas